Hello kids, good morning. How are you all? Yes, I know that you all are taking care of yourself and your parents too. So welcome back to our Gurukul English Medium School. Today
we are going to learn about
helping verbs, that is EMM, ISEs and ARER. Kids, in last week we have already learned about pronouns. And which are the pronouns? Yes, very good. He, she, I, it, we, they, you. These all are pronouns which are very much important for us in our today's topic. So let's begin with our new topic, and that is
helping verbs.
AMM, ISEs and ARER. The words is, am and are the present tense form of the verb. What do you mean by present tense? Present tense form are used to talk about actions happening at the present time or now. Okay, present means the action which are happening at the present time or now. Let's move further. Is, ISEs, AMM and ARER can be used as verbs that help other verbs. Okay. Sometimes it works as a main verb and sometimes use as a helping verb. So students, here you have to recollect what we have done in the chapter singular and plural nouns. In singular, what we have learned? Do you remember?
Yes, singular stands for
one person, one place or one thing. So kids, we use helping word ISEs for
singular noun and pronoun like
he, she, it. He stand for one boy, she stand for one girl and it stand for single thing. So kids, we use ISEs for one or for single thing. Okay, now let's talk about are. Helping word are, ARER. We use helping verb are with you, we, they and plural nouns. Plural nouns stands for more than one. More for one person, more place or more things. Okay. So kids are always go with
plural noun and pronoun.
More than one or many things. Now let's talk about am. AMM. And the helping word am always go with I. It is the most important point that the helping word am is go with I. Students, now let's learn the helping verbs am, is and are correctly in
funny way.
Let's move with that. Do you know kids? There are 3 sisters and their names are am, is and are. They like to stay together, play together and study together. But they are having different choices like you only. How you are having different choices? Like that. The first sister AMM always play with her best friend and her friend name is I. So I always go with am. The second sister Is is always play with her best friends. And who are her best friends? He, she and it. So, is always go with he, she and it. These are singular noun. Sometimes in place of name, we use he for boy, she for girl and it for things. So he, she, it go with is, is. And the third sister are always like to play with we, you, they,
This and those.
but do you know we, you,
They, this and those are plural pronoun. You, we, they, this and those are used for
more than one person, one place or one thing. So kids, are you getting that? AMM, IS is and ARE are known as helping words.
Now, let us see some examples how the helping verb am, is and are used with nouns, that is common and proper noun. Kids, if you remember, we already learned about common and proper noun. Common means general name and proper means special name. Let's see some example. Riya is a beautiful girl. So kids, can you observe that Riya, the proper noun, stands for single person. So, when we talk about singular person, which helping verb will come? Yes, is. Riya is a beautiful girl. My father and mother dash teacher. Tell me about whom we are talking? Yes, about common noun father and mother. And when we talk about more than one person, that is father and mother, then which helping verb will come? Yes, are. My father and mother are teacher. Taj Mahal is in Agra. Kids, here we are talking about a single place. And when we talk about singular place, which helping verb will come? Yes, is. Taj Mahal is in Agra. Like that only. In PDF reading,
We are going to learn the same thing by reading the sentences. So go for PDF reading. Bye.
hello and good morning kids. Welcome back to our Gurukul English Medium School. So, how are you all? I know that you are fine and not troubling to your parents. So, in the last lecture, we learned about present form of helping verbs. Present means actions happening at the present time or now. And who are the helping verb in present form? Yes, is, am, and are. But today we are going to learn about past tense. Now what do you mean by past tense? Past means the action or event which already done or something that is already happened. Okay kids, past means the action which is already done by yesterday or before to that. Okay with that? The work which we already done before the present day, that is called past tense. Now, in the past tense, there are two helping verbs, was was and were were. Which are the two helping verbs in past tense? Was and were. Was was and were were. Kids, one thing you have to keep remember. The rules for helping verb was and were, was was and were were. That is our today's topic. In that, was is used for one and were is used for many, more than one. And in this chapter also, the pronouns like I, he, she, it, we, they, you are very much helpful for us. Kids, we use was when we speak about one person or thing in the past tense. Keep remember, we use was for only one person or thing in the past tense. And we use were when we speak about more than one. Okay? When we use were, when we talk about more than one person or things in the past tense. So kids, we use helping word was for singular noun and pronoun like I, he, she, it. When we are using was with noun and pronoun like I, he, she, it. See some example. I was reading a book by last week. See kids, we are talking about I, and I stand for one person. Last week shows it is already happened in the past. So I always go with was. Mary was late to school yesterday. So again, we are talking about past. How we come to know? Yes, the word yesterday shows that we are talking about past. And in past, was and were used as the helping verb. And again, Mary is a single girl or person. And when we talk about one person or thing, what will come? Yes, was. Mary was late to school yesterday. He dash playing on the swing. So kids, tell me the pronoun he stands for what? Yes, for one boy. And when we talk about single person, then what will come? Very good. He was playing on the swing. Was was. It dash raining yesterday. So kids, pronoun it stands for single thing. So which helping verb will come? Yes, very good. It was raining yesterday. Was was. Here it is already shown that the rain was falling not by today, not in present, it was in past. So we use was. Now let's talk about were. Were. So kids, we use were for more than one. We use helping verb were with you, we, they and plural noun. For example, you were absent by yesterday. Kids, as I said you before also, that the pronoun you, you, go with singular and plural. But
we almost used you with plural noun, means more than one. And when we talk about more than one, then which verb will come? Was or were? Yes, were. W-E-R-E, were. As also the sentence shows that it already happened in the past, like by yesterday. So we use the helping verb were. You were absent by yesterday. We dash yesterday at a party. Kids, now your turn. Which helping verb will come? Was or were? Yes, were. But why? Because we are talking about plural pronoun, and that is we. And the word yesterday shows that it is already happened in the past. So, we were yesterday at a party. Sana and Sanai dash eating food. Now tell me, which helping verb will come? Was or were? Come on. Yes, were. Because Sana and Sanai are the name of more than two persons. So our sentence become Sana and Sanai were eating food. So kids, today what you have learned? Yes, today we learn helping verb was and were. We use was were in past tense. Was is used for one person or thing. Were is used for more than one person or thing. So kids, go through for more sentences from our next video. Bye. Hello kids. Good morning. Welcome back to our Gurukul English Medium School. So, how are you all? Are you wearing masks and washing hands when you move out? Yes, you should. Today, we are going to learn composition. And the name of our composition is myself. Myself means we are going to talk about ourselves. Kids, do you know my name? Yes, you know. My name is Deepali. Like that only, you all kids are also having your own name. So, it is the first line of our composition. My name is dash. You are going to write your name in that dash. Now let's move with our next line. Kids, tell me how many years old you are? If anyone asks you this type of question, then you should say, I am 6 or 7 years old. So it is your second line. I am dash years old. In dash, you have to write your age. Kids, now tell me who I am. I am a girl or I am a boy. I will say I am a girl and boys will say I am a boy. So it is our third line. I am a dash. Boy will write boy and girl will write girl. And now I think so all may knows the answer of my question. What is your school name? Yes, how you will say? Yes, my school name is Gurukul English Medium School. So this is our fourth line. Now tell me, you are in which standard? Yes, you all are correct.
I am in standard first. And whatever may be your division, A, B, C, D, E, you should write after first. So this one is our fifth line. Now kids, the last question. Where do you live? So how you will say? I live in Badlapur. Those who are living in Ambernath, what they will say? Yes, I live in Ambernath. So let's revise all these lines once again. My, my name is NAME name, IS is dash. So kids, you will write your name in dash. Second point. I am AMM dash years old. YEARS years old. OLD old. In dash, you are going to write your years. I am a dash. BOY boy. GIRL girl. Boy will write boy and girl will write girl. I am a dash. My school name is Gurukul English Medium School. MY my SCHOOL school. And AME name is Gurukul. GURUKUL Gurukul. GURUKUL Gurukul English. ENGLISH English. ENGLISH English medium. MEDIUM medium. MEDIUM medium. School. SCHOOL school. SCHOOL school. My school name is Gurukul English Medium School. I am in standard first division. You have to write by on. I am AMM in standard STD, shortcut of standard. Okay, now the last line. I live in dash. I LIVE live. IN in. Those who are living in Badlapur, they will write Badlapur. And those who are living in Ambernath, they will write Ambernath. So kids, go through the PDF for composition. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.